I founded Just Speak in 2003 at 16 after surviving 4 years of sexual and emotional abuse from my biological father. I was your typical high energy kid during those same 4 years, though. I excelled in many extracurricular activities, and I went to a school that nurtured and fostered me into an individual that wanted to excel intellectually. But the proverbial cherry on top of it all is that I had a mother who was very loving, supportive, and intentional. And I realized these two things: movement in the body and having one adult that loves you unconditionally makes a child blossom. And they became the core values of Just Speak and our program called Move. Trauma is not only mental, but also physical. In fact, it's held in the body first within the nervous system, muscles, tissues, and cells. Move is centered on restoring the mind, body, and soul. We understand that the best way for the body to release trauma is through movement, because where the body goes, the mind will follow. Move steps in for systems, homes, and schools because we realize systems are broken, including the school system and others that are youth-centered. Move stands in the gap of these things. We have the understanding, empathy, and patience to provide preventative methods that empower a child to develop identity awareness, emotional regulation, expression, and embodiment, because Move focuses on the when, not the if. And when a child goes through an unfortunate experience, they will have the tools to be resilient and combat the after effects of the trauma. We do this through the use of mindfulness, discussion on feelings and the body's stress response, exploratory movement, theater, and dance. These practices are accessible to children of all backgrounds between the ages of 3 to 17. We know that the home life can be a struggle. We know that trauma is more subjective than people think, way more subjective, and children experiencing both are yearning for rest. And we are here to provide that holistically, removing the stigma and increasing access to approachable healing. Becoming a Gucci Changemaker, receiving $50,000 will help us sustain and grow our programming, serve more children with more program sites in Detroit, expand with a trauma-informed educator lab to continue supporting adults who work alongside youth, debut our Restore kits that include breathing and mindfulness tools, exercise mats, and wellness affirmation cards, and finally, provide student service scholarships because our facilitators are often young people learning to deepen their level of advocacy for the first time. Hey, children are human beings, and this program is developed to remind them of their humanity, and they deserve to have a sense of ownership and control over their own bodies, which will provide them with a sense of confidence and autonomy. Changemakers roll their circumstances into miracles, and they rewrite their stories again and again and again, inspiring others to do the same, not until it's perfect, but until it's something they feel proud of and has the potential to improve the world.